What's up everybody, my name is Samsot and in this video we're going to take a look at the new SZ150R from Godox. So, before we start this video, I just want to say that I am not sponsored by Godox. They did not send me a review copy and I do not have any affiliate links. I have absolutely no incentive to give a false review. These are my honest opinions about the product. So let's see here. We have this huge box, of course. There's always boxes involved in getting new products. So let's open this bad boy up. Oh yes! I was a little afraid that this would not come with an awesome carrying case that the SL150 did. Because the new ones, I think the UL and yeah, I think the UL, the big silent one, doesn't come with a carrying case, but luckily this one does because I love these cases so much. They are amazing. Look at the quality. I just love it. It's great. I have one already for my VL150 and this is just great quality. So let's take a look in here and see what we have. Of course, we have the light. It's a beaut. It looks a lot like the VL150. It has these colored ring around here, signifying that this light is RGB. I can put in whatever color I want, and that's just great. And of course, it comes with a great bones mount reflector thing that just boosts the light level up to 1000. There doesn't seem to be a huge supply box like there is on the VL150. So I'm guessing they might have put that inside the light this time, that the power supply is inside the light instead of external. Which means that the lighting controls are now on the back over here instead of on the actual big bulky power supply that I have hanging from my tripod. So that's kind of cool. I actually like that a lot. That huge bulky power supply. I mean, it's easier to reach if the lamp is high up in the ceiling, but other than that, it's a little messy, so I like that they put it inside the light this time. That's great. So let's get rid of this and let's take a look at what else we have going on. Well, first we need to plug this thing up, of course. So we plug this thing. It kind of looks like an XLR cable if you're familiar with audio equipment. So it's a weird like light power cable. All the Godoxes have this, and I'm guessing other lights do as well. And then, just like a normal cable, we plug this in the big power unit. And then, one thing I really love about Godox is that their cables are long. And I mean super long, which is great, because that means I can place it in the wall socket and I can move it around a lot without having to worry about finding a new plug to plug it into. Awesome for the studio. One thing I just realized, since this one doesn't have the external power supply unit, this thing probably can't run on batteries. Nope, I see nowhere on this thing that you can plug in any batteries. So that kind of sucks, but hey, it doesn't matter too much for me, but that might be a deal breaker for you if you have a lot of V-mount batteries and you use them for all your lights. Okay, so this thing is now plugged in. And I really love the mounting system on these lights. It's really, really good quality. You can easily lock it in place. It just feels great to use. The bones mount are nice and snug as always. Ooh! So here you can see something kind of funny about this lamp. Instead of it having the diode in the middle, like the VL one, it has this huge bulb. It probably has all the RGB diodes in here, but this light actually has an adjustable, what do you call it? An adjustable zoom to it, or adjustable angle to it, which means that you can go wider or smaller. It doesn't really go from being like a spotlight to a wide light, but it does have some uses for, like, if you're trying to light up a background, you can adjust the diameter of the light coming out of this. So that's kind of cool. But the moment you've all been waiting for is turn this thing on. There we go. And right now, you see, it's a normal warm color. I'm probably blown out right now. So I'll try and dim it down to 1%. Probably still blown out, but yeah, so this is kind of cool. Now let's see here. We have it currently in tint and daylight mode. So if I just turn it up, you can see it's bicolor, which is nice. But that's not the reason why I got this. Like, sure, it's bicolor, and on the back here, it has both daylight and tungsten colors, and it has the magenta and green tint colors. Right now, I'm able to adjust the daylight tungsten, or the warmth of my light, with this wheel. And now, I can adjust the tint, so I can make it greener or more magenta. But what I want to do is mess around with real colors, the RGB of this thing. Ooh, it has some effects over here. You get some flashing camera lights, some disco lights, thunderstorm. That's pretty cool. And a lot more, like a fireplace. It has, yeah, a candle, TV. It has a lot of effects, so that's cool. Anyway, I want to go. There we go. Hue, saturation, and luminance. That's what we want. So we want full saturation. And let's see if I can find my color. I'm not wearing my branded Cyan t-shirt today. So let's see if we can find that color somewhere in here. And there we go. That's cool. It's time to turn this thing up a bit. Let's turn it up to 100%. There we go. So this light doesn't seem to come with a remote control. At least I didn't see one in the box. No. Does not seem to be a remote control for this. So that kind of sucks. It probably has an app or something like that, which is cool, but no remote control. So yeah, we have lots of all the colors in the world. These Godox products does have a really high CRI value, and it does have a really good color value as well. So I'm not afraid to use this as a normal studio light or an RGB light. It works for both. Godox are amazing at what they do. Sure, they're not aperture level, but they're definitely not aperture priced either, which makes them so great. This thing sells for $560 US, which is amazing value, to be honest. It's great. So I love this. I really, really love this. I'm not sure about this, like, zooming diode angle or light angle that I have going on. I can try showing that to you with this reflector on the white wall, and you can see what I'm talking about. But other than that, I mean, it's a good gimmick, I guess. It's not something that I am like, oh yes, finally something that has this. But the colors are great, CRI value are great, light values are great. It's supposed to be 150 watts. I'm not sure if it will be 150 watts in colored mode. I'm guessing it is comparable to the 150, the Godox SL150 SL150 when it's used as a daylight colored lamp, or maybe it's more akin to the 60 watts since it's a bicolor. I'm not sure. I don't have a light meter to test that. But other than that, it's awesome. We'll see how blown out I can become by just going over to this and turn it up to 100%. I mean, it's pretty bright. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bright. So yeah, I can't wait to get my white background paper in here, put this behind me, and be able to change the background color to whatever I want. One cool idea I had with this is that if I can put this to green, I could probably make a green screen out of my white sheet paper, without any issues and key that instead of having to pull out my green screen and clamp it up on my background stand and all that. So that's going to be a really awesome thing to try out. I currently have the light behind me on the tripod on the floor pointing at the wall. It doesn't wash out the wall as much with color as I would like it to, but that's probably just physics. There's not much I think I can do about that. Maybe just flagging out these lights that's hitting me so it doesn't hit the wall as much. But still, it's pretty great. What I can do is change the background, the color, so I can have some pink if I want to do some makeup tutorials, have some oranges or greens are great. Let's see if we can find some red. There we go. Now we're talking in a dark mood, maybe some Reddit no sleep stories or something like that. But let's test out the green. Let's see if I can key this to a usable degree. Yeah, I'm not so sure about this, but can probably use it for something. YouTube videos, at least, doesn't have that big of a production quality as some of my corporate clients do, so I could definitely use this for short, easy YouTube videos. So yeah, there you go. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, or anything at all on your mind, leave it in the comments field down below and I will answer. And if you want to learn more about being a filmmaker, DaVinci Resolve, or stuff like that, hit that subscribe button and ring-a-ding that bell. Thanks for watching, guys.